The jury never looked me straight behind their borrowed courage. The sheriff grinned beside the man who paid to own tomorrow. I knew my fate was written long before they called my name. Silver spoke before the truth, justice bowed to loaded hands. Every whisper bought another lie. No man walked away unchanged. The gavel always fell for gold. Truth was never bought or sold. Every honest voice was drowned before it reached that courtroom floor. The rich walked free without a scar. The poor were buried where they fell. One more life was signed away by hands too clean to ever bleed. Oh, Miss Harper swore she saw me fire beneath the oak tree. Her shaking voice repeated words another man had written. The banker smiled before she reached the ending of her story. My lawyer never raised his eyes from dusty courthouse papers. The judge ignored the blood still drying on another witness. Outside the bells kept ringing like the town believed in justice. Inside they measured rope before the verdict left his lips. That's when I stopped believing law remembered right from wrong. Every oath that lost its way, every scale leaned toward the rich. Nobody dared to speak my name. Fear became the final judge. The gavel always fell for gold. Truth was never bought or sold. Every honest voice was drowned before it reached that courtroom floor. The rich walked free without a scar. The poor were buried where they fell. One more life was signed away by hands too clean to ever bleed. The prison wagon broke a wheel along the river crossing. Night gave me cover while the guards chased empty shadows. 3 months later I returned beneath the storm without mercy. The judge poured whiskey and bought from every crooked sentence. He reached for silver when he heard my boots behind him. I laid my revolver where his gavel used to rule. He searched for one more bargain nobody could ever offer. That night the scales finally found their balance. No rope can hide a guilty heart. No gold can silence every truth. The rope remembers every lie. The crows remember every name. Justice rides a slower trail, but never loses every track. Some deaths outlive every man. Some verdicts come from lack. The gavel always fell for gold. Truth was never bought or sold. Every honest voice was drowned before it reached that collected every day. The courthouse faded in the dust. My horse kept walking toward the west. Some men escaped the hanging rope. Some never escaped their lives. Every storefront wore a different truth. A silver badge shook a bloodstained hand, while justice burned like a stolen brand. Coins rang louder than a widow's cry. Every verdict wore a crooked tie. If you spoke up, you disappeared. Silence was the law they feared. They sold tomorrow for a pocket of gold, left every promise out in the cold. Truth got buried beneath the stone. Every man was on his own. The good rode out, the wolf stayed home. Every prayer turned into smoke. One by one, the lights burned low. That's how this county lost its soul. Carter hung from the cottonwood tree. His only crime was refusing to feed the bank a smile from a polished chair, while hungry children breathed empty air. The preacher watched with his head in hand, never once took a righteous stand. Even the blacksmith bowed his head, hammering nails for another dead. Every door had another lock. Every clock forgot to stop. Nobody dared to call their name. Everybody learned the game. They sold a motto for a pocket of gold, left every promise out in the cold. Truth got buried beneath the stone. Every man was on his own. The good rode out, the wolf stayed home. Every prayer turned into smoke. One by one, the lights burn low. That's how this county lost its soul. Lost its soul. I lit a match where the records lay, watched their fortunes fade away. The sheriff reached for his polished gun. He never saw my old six-shooter come. By sunrise, half the town had fled. The courthouse walls were burning red. I left no speech, no victory song, only proof they'd ruled too long. You can't buy mercy with stolen land. You can't wash blood from greedy hands. The rope remembers every lie. The crows still circle overhead high. The dirt keeps every name they stole. The wind repeats what no one told. A town can stand with bricks and stone, but never without a living soul. They sold a motto for a pocket of gold, left every promise out day off. Young Will Harper begged for time to kiss his mother goodbye. The sheriff laughed and tightened him with weathered, steady hands. The judge stayed home pretending he had never seen the warrant. To deputies steady dusty boots instead of stopping murder. Children watch behind saloon doors without making any sound. Old men folded worn-out hats while swallowing another shame. The widow dropped her wedding band beneath the gallows floor. That morning nobody remembered what real justice looked like. Every silence bought him power, every hanging fed his pride. Nobody stood against his shadow. Everybody stepped aside. The rope was tighter than the law. Mercy never reached that yard. One pole stole another life before the preacher spoke a word. The band decided who would die. The crowd just watched with lowered eyes. Morning came, another gone. The hanging never took a day off. I carved my brother's name beneath the oak before daylight, then buried 6 fresh rounds inside my father's old revolver. The sheriff smiled when he recognized the blood within my eyes. His hand reached slowly for the pistol resting at his side. One shot echoed through the square before the rope could tighten. The noose swung empty. Wow, his badge fell in the dust. Nobody cheered when justice finally settled old accounts. They simply turned and walked back home without another word. A badge can't hide a killer, a rope can't bury truth. Fear always leaves a witness, blood always leaves a trail. Justice rides her own time, no tyrant rules forever. The oak still stands today, the rope never swung again. The rope was tighter than the law. Mercy never reached that yard. One pull stole another life before the preacher spoke a word. The badge decided who would die. The crowd just watched with lowered eyes. Now the gallows stand alone. like another hired hand. By sunset every neighbor knew the hanging would begin. Money spoke before the law, justice bent beneath its weight. Every signature was sold, every soul arrived too late. Gold built every hanging tree, pay the hands that tied the knots. Bought the badge and bought the cord, bought the lies that filled the docks. The rich slept safe behind locked doors, the poor slept 6 feet underground. Every coin they proudly spent bought another patch of sacred ground. Town refused to leave the farm where 4 generations stood. They called him thief, forgotten what had always been his own. The judge declared the sentence with his eyes upon the banker. The preacher prayed too softly for a man already doomed. His daughter cried while soldiers pulled her farther from the road. The blacksmith forged fresh shackles through another sleepless night. The undertaker measured pine before the verdict reached its end. The crowd walked home pretending they had never seen a thing. Every witness held their tongue, every neighbor feared the cost. No one dared defend the truth or join the ones already lost. Gold built every hanging tree, paid the hands that tied the knots. Bought the badge and bought the cord, bought the lies that filled the docks. The rich slept safe behind locked doors, the poor slept 6 feet underground. Every coin they proudly spent bought another patch of sacred ground. I dug beneath the gallows where my father's blood had dried. The same old rope still waited for another honest man. I cut it down before first light and dragged it through the square. The sheriff watched in silence with one hand upon his gun. The mine boss reached for silver, thinking everything had value. I answered with cold lead before another bargain started. By sunrise every greedy man had vanished from the valley. The hanging tree stood empty for the very first time. Gold came silence hungry hearts. Gold world's gold. Morning found an empty tree. Only ravens broke the silence. I rode west with steady hands, leaving greed beneath the dust. Riding slowly through the morning dust. Broken fences mark the places decent families used to live. The saloon stayed full while churches slowly emptied every Sunday. Good men disappeared before the names grew old enough to remember. Truth became a dangerous thing. Honor carried heavy cost. Every handshake hit a knife. Every promise soon was lost. No honest man survived this town. The good were buried underground. The liars drank beneath the lights while widows cried through sleepless nights. The badge protected crooked hands. The judge defended stolen land. Every road led out too late for every man who chose what's right. Old Sam Walker would not steal another hungry neighbor's cattle. They found him face down near the creek before the rising sun. Young Eli turned the sheriff down and vanished by the weekend. His horse returned alone with blood still drying on the saddle. The preacher buried both without a single question asked. Their wives were black before the harvest even reached the barns. The children learned that silence kept their fathers breathing longer. Even brave men bowed beneath the weight of endless fear. Every grave looked just the same. Every cross forgot a name. Nobody could change the tide, only choose which way to die. No honest man survived this town. The good were buried underground. The liars drank beneath the lights while widows cried through sleepless nights. The badge protected crooked hands. The judge defended stolen land. Every road led out too late for every man who chose what's right. I found my father's pocket watch beneath the old barn floorboards. Its hands had stopped the mourning. They carried him away. I strapped it to my wrist before loading every chamber. Some debts grow heavier. Every year they stay unpaid. The sheriff's men came riding hard across the open prairie. Only one returned before the daylight touched the hill. leave its side. The road stretched toward the west. Their voices rode beside me. Some men died with honor. That's enough for me. Stopped as both sides faced beneath the morning sun. Storefront windows closed before the first revolver cleared leather. Every mother pulled her children deep inside their homes. The whole town held its breath, awaiting who would fall first. Boots echoed across the dust. No one dared to blink. One last chance to walk away. Nobody took it. Blood ran down Main Street today. No prayer could wash the stains away. Smoke rolled high above the square. Justice died outstanding there. The truth drew last. Every bullet settled fast. By the time the silence came, nothing stayed the same. The sheriff fired first and dropped old Carter where he stood. My brother answered back before another shot was heard. Deputy scattered hard behind the barrels by the saloon. Broken glass rained down across the hitching posts and wagons. The banker crawled beneath the porch, still clutching stolen deeds. The preacher dragged two wounded boys behind the church wall. Widows screamed while horses bolted through the choking smoke. Nobody knew the winner when the shooting finally slowed. Every heartbeat felt too loud. Every second burned. The dust refused to settle until the guns were still. Blood ran down Main Street today. No prayer could wash the stains away. Smoke rolled high above the square. Justice died outstanding there. The law drew first, the truth drew last. Every bullet settled fast. By the time the silence came, nothing stayed the same. I found the sheriff bleeding where his silver badge had fallen. He reached for mercy with a hand that never gave it. I left his pistol lying where the townsfolk all could see. Then nailed his badge above the courthouse broken doorway. The people slowly stepped stepped outside without another order. No one raised a cheer or sang a victory song. They simply gathered every name of those who never made it and buried them beneath the sky, still dark with smoke. Smoke fades from every fight. Names never leave the dirt. Lead speaks without regret. Silence counts the dead. Every street remembers. Every wall still listens. Some wars end today, some never really end. Blood ran down Main Street today. No prayer could wash the stains away. Smoke rolled high above the square. Justice died out standing there. The law drew first, the truth drew last. Every bullet settled fast. The town still bears those scars long after guns grew cold. Some roads heal with time. This one never will. Dust covered every track. The bells never rang again. I rode into the west, leaving ghosts behind. Church bells rang across the hills, one final quiet morning. Weathered boots filled every pew with tired and broken souls. The preacher saw the fear behind each bowed and silent head. Outside the sheriff's riders waited by the hitching rails. Every hymn sounded warm, every voice shook low. Heaven felt so far away. Still nobody moved. One last prayer before the storm. One last hope to keep us warm. Hands were folded, hearts were weak. No salvation came that week. The cross stood tall above the dust, while good men lost what they could trust. The bells kept ringing through the pain, but nothing ever changed. An old man asked forgiveness for the son he could not save. A widow held her husband's badge, still stained with drying blood. Young children closed their eyes while mothers whispered trembling verses. The preacher raised his voice, though doubt weighed on every word. Outside, the horses stamped against the cold and restless ground. The deputies laughed loud enough for everyone inside to hear. Nobody reached the church without carrying another burden. Nobody left believing life would ever be the same. Every candle burned too fast. Every shadow grew. Faith was all we carried when nothing else remained. One last prayer before the storm. One last hope to keep us warm. Hands were folded, hearts were weak. No salvation came preacher closed his Bible as the final hymn faded. He stepped outside alone before the waiting sheriff's men. No trembling hand appeared when they demanded every name. He only said the guilty already knew themselves. One rifle cracked and echoed through the silent churchyard air. His worn black hat rolled slowly down the wooden steps. The congregation watched without a single spoken word. That Sunday buried more than one faithful servant. Faith stood against fear. Truth outlived the gun. Some knees bent to pray, none bowed to evil. The bell still remembers, the wind still carries. One voice became many after silence broke. One last prayer before the storm, one last hope to keep us warm. Hands were folded, hearts were weak. No salvation came that week. The cross stood tall above the dust, while good men lost what they could trust. Still the bells refused to fade. Still the faithful know some prayers reach heaven long after voices fall. The bell rang one last time, then the valley answered. I rode into the dawn, carrying his words. Across the desk beneath the courthouse lantern. One shaking hand accepted gold while another gave away the valley. The county seal fell hard beside a stranger's waiting signature. Everything our fathers built was sold before the ink turned dry. Clean white shirt, lies wore polished boots. Every name was bought that day, every promise broke. The ink ran black across the page. Another town was sold away. Fields and rivers changed their names. Nothing stayed the same. Gold shook hands with hungry lies. Truth was left outside to die. The soul. Families packed their wagons while survey chains crossed open fields. The banker smiled from horseback, counting acres not yet fenced. The sheriff left notices upon abandoned cabin doors. Watch their gardens disappear beneath new borders. Children ask why grandpa's grave no longer belonged to them. The preacher blessed the road, though nobody believed the words. The judge called it life. Document inside the judge's locked office. My father's weathered signature had never touched those pages. I carried every stolen deed into the courthouse square. The townsfolk gathered close before the first match caught. Flames climb fast through paper thicker than the lies they carry. Ash drifted high across the same land they tried to steal. No stamp remained to claim another honest family's home. Some things belong to blood before they ever belong to law. Paper burns to ash, truth outlives the flame. Land remembers footsteps, not forgotten names. Greed builds empty kingdoms, dust takes them back. No seal lasts forever. The earth decides. Still walk. Smoke carried every line. The valley stayed behind. I rode beyond the hills. The land remembered us. City Hall stood quiet, where proud voices once were heard. Dust gathered on the desk beneath forgotten county maps. The mayor's chair sat empty since the night he disappeared. Only echoes answered every question left behind. Every promise lost its voice, every oath grew cold. No one came to lead, only fear remained. Empty chairs around the room, names erased too soon. The truth walked out that broken door, never coming back. Power chose another face. Councilman was found beside the river before sunrise. Another packed his family and vanished toward the west. The clerk locked every ledger deep inside a hidden cellar. No witness dared remember who signed away the town. The sheriff placed his boots where honest men once stood. The banker claimed another seat without a single vote. Outside, the people watched those silent hallways, carrying my father's old lantern. The portraits watch like ghosts too tired to look away. One by one I turn the empty chairs toward broken windows. No man deserved those seats who traded truth for gold. I nailed the council doors before the dawn could find them open, then left the keys beneath the town's forgotten bells. Some buildings die the day good people leave them. The walls remain, but nothing lives inside. A room can't lead alone, a chair can't earn respect. Power means nothing without an honest hand. The dust keeps settling, the silence keeps speaking. Some halls stand forever empty, just the same. Empty chairs around the room, names erased too soon. The truth walked out that broken door, never coming back. Power chose another face, honor left without a trace. Only dust to stain those halls, only echoes answer now. Some towns lose their leaders, others lose their soul. The door closed behind me, no voices called my name. Only empty chairs remained, waiting for no one. The county line before the first light touched the hills. Our horses carried more than saddles, rifles and worn out names. Behind us drifted smoke above the homes we couldn't save. Some roads lead west, but never leave the past behind. Can't bury memory, time won't wash the dust. Some wounds rot forever, long after the guns we never left alive. Part of us stayed behind, every mile carried goes, too heavy to outride. The West gave open skies, but never peace of mind. You can leave that town, you can't leave its scars. I still hear courthouse bells whenever midnight settles down. The preacher's final sermon echoes through my restless sleep. Open car swings whenever cottonwoods catch the wind. The sheriff's badge still flashes every time the sun goes down. My father's weathered pocket watch stopped on that final day. Its silent hands still measure everything we lost. The names we carved into rough pine never faded. Neither did the promise sunrise comes, but never starts again. We never left alive. Part of us stayed behind. Every mile carried goes too heavy to outride. The West gave open skies, but never peace of mind. You can leave that town, you can't leave its scars. Now younger riders ask what happened in that forgotten county. I tell them every grave was once a man who chose the truth. The courthouse turned to ashes, but the lesson never burned. Greed always finds another town that's willing to believe. I hand them my old revolver before they ride away, then point beyond the ridge where fresh dust always rises. Fight for what's worth keeping before the wolves arrive, or leave with ghosts you'll carry for the rest of your days. The road remembers us, the wind knows every name. Truth outlives the fire, honor outlives fear. Home is more than land, justice costs something. Some men keep riding, some never return. We never left alive. Part of us stayed behind. Every mile carried goes too heavy to outride. The West gave open skies, but never peace of mind. The dust still calls our names, the dead still ride beside us. We lost our home that year, but never lost the truth. The trail fades into dusk, the fire burns low. I tip my hat behind me and keep riding west.